Hey YouTube, we're out here in the woods. We're gonna make some charcoal for our forge today. Got my assistant here and we're out. We're gonna use the campfire and a garbage can to, like I said, make some natural lump charcoal. So here's our setup. We've got the fire pit in the middle. Got a trash can full of chunks of fresh hickory, good hard hickory. So we'll build the fire out around this. See a good sized fire there. And the heat will cook the wood. It'll basically burn, but there's no oxygen, so it won't actually flame. And when it will let it burn for a while, and by tomorrow morning we should have some good charcoal. Sure, stick it in. We've got newspaper in around the edges. Get our fire started. Should be set. Hey, Gabriel's gonna get it going. Yeah, just toss that in. Let's try another one. Oh, there it goes. See? Let there be light.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, show me. Double match. Fire's starting to take off. We'll get it built up better. And once it's rolling, we'll see if we can't get you some shots of the venting coming out of the... Hello, chickens. Well, as you can see, the fire has burnt down here quite a bit. Finally got it going well. If I can get close without melting the camera here, you can see the smoke coming out the holes in the lid. That's all the impurities evaporating off, vaporizing off, burning off, however you want to think of it, off the wood inside the can there. And once all of that's gone, all you're left with is the carbon and the charcoal. Not sure if you can tell here or not. Try to close up a little, but I got a little too close to the fire working on the wood, and wind changed and blew it right at my face, blew some heat right up in my face, and I could feel it singe both my eyelashes and what little hair I've got left up here. So always got to be careful around fire. All right, we're back out here the next morning. Actually, it's about noon or so, but you can see fire's all burnt down. We'll pop the lid here and see how our charcoal's looking. Look at that. Perfect. All natural lump charcoal. This stuff burns great. Still has some of that hickory smell to it. Great for, we'll use it in our forge, but I've got a smoker that we'll use it for smoking meat, making our own bacon, you name it. Great in a barbecue, and a whole lot cheaper than buying it from the store. So there we go, success. So I took the coal out of the garbage can here and dumped it over into just a trash bag for now. I've got some better stuff. I keep it in at home, but saved a couple pieces out. Wanted to show you guys one issue you sometimes run into with this. You can see on these pieces here, they didn't quite fully convert over. And some of those are still brown like wood. Those were pieces that were right in the bottom. You can see as the ash built up in the fire, the very bottom gets insulated from the heat. Ash is a great insulator, so a lot of the heat doesn't get to the bottom, and some of the pieces on the bottom then don't fully convert. Now I don't mind, because I'll save those pieces out and I use those in the smoker, and they make great, yeah, they give a little extra hickory flavor into what you're making. But one way around that I'm going to try here next time is in the bottom of the fire, instead of putting the bottom of the can right on the ground, put a couple of bricks underneath it, or rocks or something that'll survive the fire, and that'll hold it up out of the ashes for a little longer, and hopefully get the bottom stuff to convert. Another thing to be careful of, you can see the fire in here is smoldering a little still. So when you take your coal out, you got it, put it in the bag, put it in the container, whatever you've got. Don't keep it in your garage. Don't keep it right next to the house. Give it a couple of days to make sure it's all the way cool. Because now that we've introduced oxygen in there, if some of that is still hot, you hear horror stories of people who take their coal, dump it into their bin with all their other coal, and some of it was still hot enough that once you add oxygen, it ignites. So don't burn your garage down, don't burn your house down. Give it a day or two, let it cool off away from anything, so if it does burn, it'll just burn itself. But otherwise, it's a great way to make free, if not cheap, charcoal. Enjoy.